how much I enjoy it, how much I love it, how much I just enjoy coming here and seeing everyone every month.
How much there is to learn. I think I thought I knew a lot, but actually I came along and started studying and realised very superficial knowledge. So I think it surprised me at how much there is to learn. The school talks a lot about the community feel, and I think I picked up from social media that it was a close-knit group. But I think what surprised me was just how close it can get. I've made some friends that have been, I know they're going to be friends for life, and we bonded really quickly. And I think what I was most looking forward to was having this space where people kind of got each other, and it was a safe space to talk about all the things that perhaps some of your friends think you might be a bit strange for. So that's what surprised me the most, is how quickly I've made some really amazing friends.
How much there is to learn. I expected there to be a lot to learn, but there's so much more, and it's also interconnected. It's like putting the parts of your brain together and the connections between the parts of your brain. It's like, that's what it's like. It's like, what you do in weekend one connects to everything else. It's a spider web. It's absolutely fascinating.
So I think the amount of information, so I knew it was going to be intense. I knew read what was going on the course, but the level and degree of information that's shared, I think, is phenomenal. It's beyond kind of what I expected. Yeah, really a lot of information, and Kush's knowledge is incredible. There's so much packed into each weekend. I think that's...
I don't think I expected everybody to be so open about their personal experiences and their personal journeys. And I think that's what really builds a supportive culture within the group and from coaches and the lecturers as well. I feel like we bond because we're open and we share.
I think what surprised me most was the level of integration between the nutrition and coaching. I went into it because I wanted to learn more about nutrition. I felt I didn't know enough about nutrition in all my previous training, and certainly I've got that, but didn't realize, what a perfect marriage, if you will, it was between nutrition and coaching, because in order to sort of implement the nutritional and lifestyle changes, we really need the coaching, and that was, really eye-opening for me.
I don't know if surprise is the right word. I think I'd use the word delighted, in that I think everyone has assumptions about higher education and about further education and what they might get out of it, especially if it's part-time. And I think you enter into a course imagining that you will follow a curriculum and that curriculum will fulfill certain academic briefs, and you'll be able to tick lots of boxes and then hang your diploma on your wall and maybe get a job. And I think what's different about the new school is it presents you with the opportunity to develop yourself as a whole human being. So nutrition might be the cornerstone, psychology is the cornerstone that is in communion with nutrition. And then there are just a plethora of other things that will necessarily come up out of that conversation, because ultimately food and brain, body and brain, are two components of three, the third of which is your soul, and you cannot but help be playful in how those interconnect with one another. And I think there is a mercurialness to the course, in that it dances between the three of them, and what you take from it is what you invest, but also what risk you're prepared to take in how far you venture down those pathways, and how much you are inspired to read beyond what is presented to you. It feels like there's a possibility to inhabit a whole new kingdom, and the only frustration being is that you find you don't have the time to follow all the tempting paths that are offered to you.